Hello my dear learners, a very good evening everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you all on this strategy session of SSC CHSL 2022. So good evening all of you and welcome to the session. And today guys, before you start preparation of any exam, no matter if it is an MTS exam, CHSL, CGL or civil services exam, you need a proper strategy to how to tackle different types of subjects. And in this session guys, I will be talking you about the general awareness. After my session on every day, Sanjay Singh Tomar sir, other than Juhi ma'am or Milan sir, they will come one by one to take their session and to discuss what should be the proper strategy to clear CHSL examination for their respective subjects. And the first and most important thing is to know about the syllabus of the examination, then only we are able to crack it. And the notification, the official notification of SSC CHSL is going to come on 6th of the December 2022. So by the time, based on the previous notification, I will be discussing the pattern. Hopefully the level of the question will not change. What may happen, they may introduce something different, something unique in the examination pattern, but they are not going to change the level of the subject, so the level will remain the same as it is for the CHSL as earlier it was. So before we should start any preparation, first of all we should know the best strategy to crack the different subjects. So before I should start the session guys, first of all you should know what is the number of questions and what is the time period. So good evening Anupam, and first of all you should know what is the level of the, what is the structure of the examination. And if I talk about tier 1 only, so if I talk about only tier 1, what is the pattern of the examination? Guys, in tier 1 examination altogether we, as you all know, we have 4 sections, 25 marks each, and general awareness is of 25 question and every question will have 2 marks, so total you have 50 marks for general awareness. And what is the overall time for the general awareness section? The overall time for the paper, it is 60 minutes for the general category students and 80 minutes for PWD. PWD means physically disabled candidates who are not physically fit, so they are suffering, if they are suffering from any type of disability which is more than, which is 40% or more, so then they get into the PWD category. And one question will be of 2 marks, that is for the general awareness. So general awareness 50 marks, and it is going to play a crucial role in clearing the tier 1 examination. Now guys, what are the sections that comes in general awareness? What are the sections? So if I talk about the sections of the general awareness, the whole section, it is divided into 7 parts. The whole section is divided into 7 parts. So total section divided into 7 parts, as we have Indian history, Indian constitution. You are not being asked the polity and governance, only the question from constitution will be asked. Other than this, geography, economics, general science, static, GK and current affairs. So one by one we will be discussing what are the what is the syllabus. First of all guys, if I talk about history, only they ask the question from Indian history, that is ancient India, medieval India and modern India. So the question is being asked from the ancient, medieval and modern. Do not read world history. So world history is outside the syllabus. So there is no questions from world history. So you are exempted from world history guys, so there will be no question from world history. So you need not have to go for world history. Only Indian history is sufficient. And in Indian history guys, they have introduced one more section, that is also known as art and culture. So art and culture section has gained importance. Art and culture section has gained importance nowadays in the section of history. So overall you can say 3, but majorly you have 4. Now if I talk about this Indian constitution, you are not being asked the question related to the governance section. So there is no question from the governance, no question from governance side. No question from governance. The question will come from the Indian Constitution. So Indian Constitution, it is generally being asked. So Indian Constitution is generally being asked. For example, they can ask you the question related to the articles, they can ask you the question related to the parts, related to the schedule, related to the amendments. So they can ask you the question related to articles, they can ask you the question related to the parts of Constitution, schedule of Constitution, then making of Indian Constitution, making of Indian Constitution. Other than this, they can ask you the questions that is related to the amendments. They can ask you the question that is related to amendments. So these are the 5 different sections from Indian Constitution from where the question can be asked. Now let's come to the geography section. Geography section, guys, you have the question from Indian geography as well as from the world geography. Like in Indian geography, they can ask you about the physiographic division of India. They can ask you about the deserts, different landforms, the types of the rainfall that is found in India. So this type of questions you can be asked from the Indian geography. From world geography, they can ask you about the universe, the continents, other than the oceans. And in Indian geography, about the relief features, about the mountains, about the rivers and their origin, about Ramsar sites, about the World Heritage sites. So they can ask you the question from there also. Now in economics, the question there are 2 sections. One is micro economics. Next you have macroeconomics. But what we have seen in the last year trend of SSC CHSL, they have asked the questions. So the questions were mainly asked from the macroeconomic section. So the questions were mainly asked from macroeconomics. Macroeconomic section, like you have an important segment called budget, the inflation, national income. Other than this, guys, there will be no numerical question. So what used to happen, earlier they used to ask the numerical question, but now they are not asking the numerical questions. So there will be no numerical questions. So no numericals, no numerical question. No numerical question is being asked. So there is no question from the numerical section. Now they can ask you the question from microeconomics, especially about the demand and supply, market, types of goods. So from microeconomics, demand and supply, market, types of goods. These are the important segments from microeconomics, but what we have seen in the last year trend, so they have not asked the question from the micro, but generally the question was from macro. Now let's talk about the general science. General science, guys, generally it is 3 sections, but now they have introduced the technology also and computer science as well. So in general science section, guys, you will find 3 sections, that is physics, chemistry and bio. So in general science, physics, chemistry and biology. This is up to class 10th, guys. This is up to class 10th. But now what we have seen in the latest trend, they have asked the question from the technology plus computer. So computer and technology, this is being asked nowadays, and these computer and technology, it is not that much tough that you cannot answer. So they are very simple computer terms, maximum of the terms you are familiar with also, and technology terms you might be familiar. Now static GK section is very wide. Static GK section like dams, bridges. Other than this, you can important days and dates. So if I talk about the static GK section, so static GK section is bit bigger. So static GK section, they can ask you the question from days and dates, then books and authors, awards, and especially that is the civilian awards and sports awards. So it can be civilian plus sports awards. Then Nobel Prize is always a hot cake. Other than this, you can find Nobel Prize as the hot cake. Other than this, dams, bridges, then country, capital, currency, important appointments, So these are the sections of the static GK from where they can ask the question. So these are some of the important GK sections, and the most important section, guys, nowadays it has become a very crucial section. This is current affairs. Current affairs. Now this current affairs section has become an important section during these days, because current affair, it is not only the current affair, they have started asking the old affairs question. So what we have seen in the last exam trend, that other than the current affairs, they have asked the question from the old affairs. Old affairs as well. Old affairs means ki the current affairs of more than 1 year. So current affairs of more than 1 year old, it is with the old affairs, and current affairs up to 1 year is the current one. So up to 1 year, it is the current one, and more than 1 year, it is the old affair. So sometimes they have asked the question from the old affairs also, other than current affairs. So to be on the safe side, because the number of applicants in this exam is more than CGL, so better to go for 1.5 years of current affairs. Why I am saying so to 1.5 year, guys? The logic behind this is that the number of applicants is more in this exam. So the number of applicants is more in this exam. More in this exam as compared to CGL, because the maximum qualification in this exam, the maximum qualification is, guys, just 10 plus 2. So it is just 10 plus 2 examination. So the number of candidates who are 10 plus 2, they are all eligible to fill the form, and maximum population who are in first year, second year, final year of their college, some of the students who have already been selected in some of the departments, but they are trying to improve their rank, so they all appear. So the number of candidates increases. Therefore, to eliminate the candidates, so they can ask the question from old affairs also. So better to go for 1.5 hours, 1.5 years of the current affair. And what I have seen in the last year trend, so they have asked the question from budget 2021, although the exam was held in after the budget that was in March-April 2022, but they have asked the question from the previous budget. So sometimes what I concluded कि previous budget also become important. So you should glance the previous budget other than if the examination is in February 2023 or after February 2023. So don't forget to read the budget of 2022. So budget, especially this budget section, what I have seen कि budget section becomes important. If the exam is after budget 2023, that is after the February month, so you should also read the budget of 2022. So you should also read the budget of 2022. So please have a look on this budget as well, because it is high chances that they can ask the budget from the question from the previous year budget rather than asking the current year. So this thing I have seen in the last CHSL exam, that they have started asking the old affairs question. Now how to prepare for this exam so that you can score 45 plus marks? So the maximum time that you can devote for this is maximum time for GA section, that is around 10 to 12 minutes. So this is not more than 10 to 12 minutes. This is the maximum time that you can devote for the general awareness section, maximum 10 to 12 minutes. Now, and you can easily score 45 plus marks. If you prepare wisely, now you have enough time for the examination, so you can easily score 45 plus. So you might be thinking कि 45 plus marks, that means we have to correct minimum 23, 24, but it is not a very tough task, guys. What I have seen in the last year, the students, they have cleared, they have taken 45, 43, 47, that is the marks that I have seen highest. Now, how to prepare for the examination? So the most important is how to prepare for the examination. First important thing is, guys, कि you have to go through the topic, all the sections of the subject minimum one time. So never skip any topic. Never skip any topic or never skip any subject. Okay, from geography very less marks will be there, so do not read economics, that is very typical subject. So do not skip any topic or subject. It may prove fatal. So it may prove fatal for you. It may prove fatal, because if the number of question gets increased, you will land up in a big trouble. Other than this, you should go through the topic. That means you should go through the topic minimum 2 times. Minimum 2 times. So you should have the gone through the topic minimum 2 times. That is minimum, maximum you can go. Third is the conceptual understanding of the topic. Conceptual understanding of the topic is must. Conceptual understanding of the topic is must. It means that you should not have to cram the things. Do not believe on cramming. Don't do cramming. Okay, without any logic, just you have read the things, you have tried to cram. Don't do the cramming of the topic. Fourth one is make proper notes. Proper notes. And this notes will help you in quick revision. Quick revision of the topic. Make the proper notes, that will help you in the quick revision of the topic. And without having the understanding of the topic, do not go for cramming, because if the question gets twisted for you, you may land in trouble. So you will, if the two options are very near, you have only one thing, either to take the risk or either to leave the question, and in both situations it is not going to help you a lot. Now most important is कि don't take any question on ego. Don't take any question on ego. So if you are not able to find the correct answer after applying the elimination method also, so do not take on ego, skip the question and go for the next one. It is not possible, guys, that you will remember each and everything in examination because it's a very vast topic. So try to use elimination method. So try to use elimination method. Elimination method in exam, so that if you remember rest of the thing, you can easily eliminate. Try to use elimination method in the exam. Do not become so much worried. Try to use elimination method. And elimination method you can use on only one condition, when you have gone through the subjects properly. Make the proper notes. Most important thing is the test series. Test series. Guys, test series plays an important role in your selection, and you will get to know the type of the question that is being asked. So try to solve test series before the exam. So test series plays an important role, for your selection. So you can use the test series. Any online test series will work. That will help you to get to practice the paper as much as you can, and to know the difficulty level. To know the difficulty level, use PYQs. To know the difficulty level, use the previous year questions. So use previous year question to know the difficulty level. What is the difficulty level of the question and how to tackle with this. So what is the maximum level of difficulty? It is not like that you started preparing like civil services aspirant does. So be on the right track. That is the most important. And to know the difficulty level, the type of the question that is generally being asked, what you have to do, you have to use the PYQs. Now PYQs, it is available on our Exampur application, and the books are also available. You can take any of the book in which you will find the PYQs of the different subjects. Try to solve the PYQs once you have completed 4 or 5 chapters of a particular subject. Try to solve the PYQs, and if you are able to solve 70% of the question properly with full confidence, then you are on the right track. So guys, this is how you have to prepare for the general awareness section in SSC CHSL examination, and it is not very tough. Only what the things that we have seen, the general awareness has created a hype कि okay, this is a very tough section, we cannot prepare this section, we cannot gain full confidence in it. More than 40-30 plus score is a very decent score. So 45 plus score you can easily do. Just you have to be a proper wise, and you have to do the proper planning of the things. Now guys, from keeping in this mind, we have also launched success batch for CHSL, and we have started demo from tomorrow. Now tomorrow current affairs will be from 8 to 10, that is taken by Milan sir. Tomorrow there will be the class of polity. I will be taking it from 10 AM to 11 AM by me. Then science at 10 AM to 11 AM, that is by Deepmani sir as well. 11 AM to 12 PM, that is Juhi madam. Mathematics it is being 3 to 4, and reasoning that will be 4 to 5. So this is all about the study plan of the session, guys, and that you can watch this demo on the Exampur application. Now, just to make your ambition of uniform success, we have also launched the GD Constable batches for 2022, that is Mission Vardi batch, in which you will be getting the live classes, class PDF, test series, practice question, current affairs magazine, daily practice paper, and doubt solution. Now earlier guys, it was for rupees 2750, and if you are using the code GD799, you will be getting this course in just 799 rupees. Now what are the features for this GD application? That is a free app course, 2.5 hours of the live classes, 10 mock tests with the live discussion, daily current affairs class, current affairs magazine, class PDF, then previous year pattern with solution, and daily YouTube class PDF, and 2500 plus question for the current affairs section. That is all available on Exampur app. And how you have to download Exampur app? It is available on Google Play Store, so you can download from Google Play Store. Now first of all, go to Google Play Store, you have to download the Exampur. Once you have downloaded the Exampur, and if you are using it for the first time, then you have to click on Let's Register. Once you will click on Let's Register, the small form will be open before you. There you have to fill your basic details. Then you have to go to free courses. There it is available. You can view the detail and you can join that course. So guys, with this I conclude the strategy session for SSC CHSL, especially the general awareness section. And it is not like that ki only general awareness section will be discussed. Sanjay sir will be coming with the math section, Juhi ma'am will coming with the English, Ankit sir will be coming with the science section, and rest of the teachers will coming with their sections. So that was all for the day. Bye bye everyone, and let's meet in the demo session sharp at 10 AM on Exampur application. Till then, bye bye everyone. Do take good care of yourself.